How's it going, guys? JP back at you once again. This is Wednesday. It's week number 81 here on Body Bags. Thank you for joining me. The theme this week is 60s horror films, and I thought this would be a fun theme. I picked it because it's kind of like right in that era where it's right on the cusp of modern horror films, and in this case, with today's review, it's like right there. I picked 1968's The Green Slime. Now, I do not own this film, and it is released on DVD through Warner Archives, and I actually don't own any of those releases. I find them a bit pricey. They're DVD-Rs and stuff. They're great films for the most part. They've released a lot of cool stuff, but I just really, have never had a chance to pick those up for cheap, so I've kind of always avoided them. So I actually watched this in the streaming service that Warner Archive does, and it's kind of like Netflix, but it's for their archive films. And I signed up for a free trial just to check it out, and I watched The Green Slime. So this film is set on Earth, where there is a asteroid heading towards Earth at a very fast speed, and the Earth people have to find a way to avoid extinction. So they send up some astronauts in a spaceship where they land on the asteroid. They try to blow it up, but on the asteroid is this green substance, this slime, and it kind of is polluted all over this asteroid. And they try to, one of the scientists or astronauts wants to bring something back. They're like, no, we can't bring any foreign contamination type thing back on this spaceship or the satellite or wherever they're coming from. And they put it back, but then it kind of gets on their clothes. So they bring it back after they blow up the asteroid. They're all happy, they saved Earth. But this green slime then starts to mutate and expand, and eventually spawns these tentacle monsters that are kind of created through electricity, and they have a problem. So they have to deal with these things because everybody's getting zapped left and right. And that's basically your film. It's pretty solid, actually. I actually did enjoy this one quite a bit. First of all, the tentacle monsters look very silly, and they're very unthreatening. I mean, like, very unthreatening. So it's not a film that you could take very seriously. Maybe with some better special effects, it could have been more of like a Blob type film, like the 50s Blob or the 80s remake Blob, because you kind of get that vibe with the slime. It kind of has like a mind of its own and stuff. So I was kind of getting that vibe, but the tentacle monsters look ridiculous. But it adds to the charm of the film. I enjoyed that about it. I would have preferred a more realistic or more serious looking creature, but it's 68. It's silly. There is like a dynamic going on where you have one astronaut who's kind of battling another astronaut because they have a kind of a beef, and there's a girl involved and stuff. I thought that stuff was kind of nonsense. I really wasn't into that too much. But the sets look really kind of low budget and things like that. So you got to use your imagination in this one a bit, especially with the monsters, like I said. But overall, I mean, it's a fun little film. It's not to be taken too serious. You have to use your imagination, and kind of fill in the blanks where it's just looks bad or silly or ridiculous. But like I said, it adds to the charm of it. So overall, it's kind of fun, actually. I really did kind of enjoy this one. I give it about a 6.5 out of 10. Check it out, and I'll see you guys next time with another review. Peace.